All the way from the top. Fuck around and serve you. Hey yo, I don't know your name, who fiend is this? I fuck around and serve you. I serve you. Hey yo, I don't know your name, who fiend is this? I fuck around and serve you. I serve you. Hold up, she need a sponsor, this bitch out of luck. I watched a nigga whip a Porsche out of that pot of ducks. Withdrawing the Benjis because I'm out of fucks. The sales rep at YSL said you got enough. We got 5 closets, bitch, enough ain't enough. Coffee table like the Sahara, bagging up dust. Pockets full and God we trust, spending on things I lust. I take care of my ops second, cause them kids a must. Niggas got group chats talking, they can't stand me. Stop acting like bitches, just wanna know the plan B. They hopped out of that Ranger, started a hood stampede. I know niggas with weed lungs who got 4-3 speed. Too much power in the tongue to be joking by going broke. The fiend swung back with his pistol, we served him soap. My infectious confidence, the gay niggas hope. I still bring the smoke to your chimney like it's a new pope. The drum full of capacity, like it's a group home. I saw too many blocks to have writer's block. Mention a nigga from my block could get a writer's shot. 80s baby, all my uncles got that zombie bop. This that dope boy rock, this ain't no kids bop. They kill you for holding them pots, we make killings from pots. So much smoke in the kitchen, the ceiling color snot. Selling candy like butterscotch, you niggas is butterscotch. The bitch tried to come back, got a balloon pop. I fuck around and serve you. I serve you. Hey yo, I don't know your name, who fiend is this? I fuck around and serve you. I serve you. 2 faces of success in this verse, you get anguish. I get more happy birthdays from strangers, but it's more designer shit on my hangers. Fake love from unfamiliar faces, real hate from burner pages, but them niggas is faceless. Been this corner, we gon' leave you like that spoon on the Matrix. If they would've gave my niggas all them mules and them acres, would've been less niggas looking like me on them front pages. Closed-minded niggas praying for a grave to be spacious. This that grown folk talk, we verify all ages. Come with background checks to clarify if you dangerous. The plug should forever remain nameless. Conversations over new patents. The difference between a thousandaire and millionaire, always patience. Niggas pussy and I picked up the fragrance. You can't judge your door when your man threw that time in your faces. I'm getting money, I don't abide by the wait list. My passport that ran out of pages. Young niggas see the world, get some sand on your laces. Shit bigger than Miami and Vegas. Know the game never run out of players. Causing chains down make you a player. You niggas corny, get a box of tomatoes. Who fiend is this? I fuck around and serve you. I serve you. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Who fiend is this? I fuck around and serve you.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, Ski. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. The song you just heard was Shador's Watch on all streaming platforms. Shout out to the Snow Goons for producing that. Yeah, make sure you check that out for sure. So the trade deadline has come to an end. The NFL trade deadline is over. We had some crazy splash moves that happened in the NFL. We know all too familiar and we know all too well about the moves that the Philadelphia Eagles have made. But you know, I had to wait until 4 o'clock to see if we were going to do something else. So everybody, pump your brakes. AJ Brown is still a Philadelphia Eagle. He was not traded. You know what I mean? He will not be traded. He will be a Philadelphia Eagle after the trade deadline, much to what everybody was alluding to before we got this close to the trade deadline. So let's take a look at the tracker, man. Let's go down this thing the way we're supposed to go down. So the Chargers received offensive lineman Trevor Penning, and the Saints received the future draft pick. The Chargers add some depth to that O-line. Penning, a former first-round pick, after losing a starting tackle Joe Alt to a season-ending injury. So, you know, the Chargers had to go do that. Cowboys, defensive tackle Quentin Miller. The Jets received a first-round pick, a second round pick. So the Jets get a 2027 pick, first rounder, not this upcoming season, after this year, and a second round pick of this year, 2026, and Mozzie Smith. The Cowboys added to the defensive line, defensive interior. They have trouble stopping them, and they got trouble doing all type of shit on the defensive side of the ball. But I think this is a great win for the Dallas Cowboys. Just objectively speaking, this is a great move by the Dallas Cowboys because you pair in Quentin Smith with Kenny Clark. You get rid of a bust in Mozzie Smith. We all knew he was a bust. Everybody knew that. And you don't have to get rid of a first-round pick for next year. You have two. So the Cowboys are really in a position to build up. I think this year is cooked, but I think they're in a position to build up. Bears get a defensive edge, Tyrone Chinook, and a 7th-round pick, and the Browns get a 6. Seahawks, man, this is a good move by the Seahawks. Rashid Shaheed, the speedster out of New Orleans, just another weapon in the arsenal for Sam Darnold, man. Just another weapon in the arsenal for Sam Darnold, man. He scored a touchdown of at least 58 yards in all 4 of his seasons. A deep ball threat. The Colts, Sauce Gardner, man. The Jets also got 2 first-round picks back, a 2026 and a 2027, and a wide receiver, Adonai Mitchell. Gardner is one of the game's top cornerbacks, we know this. Has 3 interceptions and 46 pass defenses in 55 games, 2-time first-team All-Pro, and 1 defensive rookie of the year. The Colts obviously believe that they are a few pieces away, and this is a move you make when you want to put your ring in a hat. So shout out to the Colts for doing this. Jaguars get Jacoby Myers. I like this move for Jacksonville. More wide receivers out there, especially with Travis Hunter on IR. I think this says that they'll try to transition him more to cornerback while adding this type of wide receiver depth. Jacoby Myers gives flashes of wide receiver 1 a lot. So I like this. And they gave up a 4th-round pick. Cowboys got Logan Wilson. I wasn't excited about this pick. But when you combine with Quentin Williams, I guess it makes it that much a little better. Dude was just benched because he can't stop the run. But, the Cowboys decided to do something, man. The Ravens got a defensive end, Dramont Jones. We know what the Eagles did. Jalen Phillips. The Eagles, Jair Alexander. Eagles, Michael Carter II. I'm cool with our moves, man. The Steelers got Kyle Duggar, man. I didn't even know that happened. That was back on October 20th. That was a great move. 49ers got a defensive end. The Rams got a cornerback on October 27th. The Browns got a cornerback, Tyson Campbell, October 9th. Adafe Owe is the Chargers acquired him, and the Bengals was the first trade with Joe Flacco. So I will say this, man. Guys that are trying to win, this is what it's about, man. It's about going out there and seeing how you can make your team better. And the Philadelphia Eagles are one of many teams that went out there and did that. Now, the sweepstakes, I'm glad you brought that up, D-Lo. Shout out to D-Lo in the building. You ain't getting Myles Garrett. The trade deadline is over. The sweepstakes, in my opinion, moving forward are going to be for the sweepstakes moving forward are going to be for Asante Samuel Jr., man. Somebody's going to pick him up off the streets. I hear he just cleared medical procedures. D-Lo brought this to my attention a couple hours ago, last night or something like that. And a lot of people are going to be looking at that. I think that with what the Dallas Cowboys just did, grabbing him off the streets right now, I think that's a good move for a team like the Dallas Cowboys. That's a good move for the Philadelphia Eagles if we wanted to go pursue somebody like that right now. So only time will tell what we're going to do. Are we going to be looking for free agents and things of that nature? But, I mean, a 1-year deal for Asante Samuel Jr. don't sound that bad if you're the Philadelphia Eagles or anybody that needs cornerback help. So I'm cool with the moves we got, man. I'm over the moon with the Jalen Phillips situation. I'm straight, man, as an Eagles fan. I'm not looking to the left and to the right of me, seeing what anybody else did, because I'm cool with the moves we made. I think that this move will be highly impactful. I think the only moves that can possibly be more impactful than Jalen Phillips would be Quentin Williams and Sauce Gardner. You know what I mean? Because those guys are top-tier players, man. So I think those moves will be impactful for wherever they go. They just those kind of guys. And I think Jalen Phillips will be the 3rd best move in terms of impact this season, immediate impact. You know, a lot of people are putting way too much emphasis, though, y'all. Way too much emphasis on first round picks. I was a huge proponent. I was a huge guy. I was a huge voice in saying that screw them picks. And you see teams have this mindset. Teams have this mindset. Screw those picks, man. Jerry Jones traded the first and the second. You know what I mean? They go get a guy that he thought he needed. They drafted Mozzie Smith to do something. They traded the first and the second for Quentin Williams. You do things for players like that. You do that. The Colts just traded 2 first-round picks for Sauce. How can anybody think that that's too much for those guys? These are all pros, man. Young all pros. I believe they both under 25, man. 25 or under 20. They're not, I don't think they're 26. So these are things that you got to do, man. Forget I'm glad that the rumors are out there how he was willing to pay the 3 first-round picks for Myles Garrett because he's worth it. He might be older. He's worth it. He's worth it. So, you know, at the end of the day, when you're talking about trying to go all in and make and win championships, those are the things you do. Those are the things you do. Like the Colts believe they can win right now. So I'm not mad at that, bro. The thing with the Cowboys is this. I like the move. The move makes sense. You might be able to stop the run at an extremely better clip now for sure. But what if them cornerbacks are ass, bro? We just don't have to throw the ball against y'all. It's cool. We just won't throw. We just won't throw. But blocking Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark, I mean, that's a tough order for any team. That's a tough order for any team. 2 firsts for Sauce is insane. I don't think so, bro. I don't think 2 first-round picks for Sauce is insane. I don't know, man. I've seen first-round picks turn into Jalen Reagors. I've seen first-round picks turn into Mozzie Smiths. I'm spending 2 of those to get a for sure stud. I'm spending 2 of those to get a for sure stud. Y'all tripping. I don't think 2 first-round picks is nothing for a proven all-pro. Defensive rookie of the year, all-pro. I don't think it. I don't think so. They didn't play around with him. He got paid immediately, man. They ain't played around with him. He got paid immediately. You need cornerbacks, though, if you Dallas. You need cornerbacks, man. I'm not mad at what the Dallas Cowboys did, man. I love those moves, honestly, bro. I love them. I thought that Deebo Samuel would have been on the move somewhere because, you know, that season is over with over there. But, you know, the Dallas Cowboys season over, in my opinion, too. But I feel like that this was a move for the future. This was a move for the future, man, for the Dallas Cowboys, man. And you know, I respect her, man. I respect the Colts ownership, bro, because she showed more balls than a lot of these GMs around here. I respect her. I do. I respect her, man. You know what I mean? So if you looking to get to the postseason, if you looking to do something, you got to do something, bro. You can't just sit there. You can't just sit there, man. This is what Jerry had. And you know, I respect Jerry, bro. I really respect Jerry, man. This is what they was doing, man. This is what they was doing before the game, before they got embarrassed. This is before, look at Dak on the sideline like a young boy. This is what they was doing before they got embarrassed, bro. We know that they still not going to be shit. We know that they still not going to be a good team moving forward. They just got smoked by Arizona. We know it's a wrap for them, bro. But Jerry Jones makes these trades. Jerry Jones is the greatest pimp of all time. I have been saying this, bro. I've been saying this. Cowboys content creators was ready to drink a bottle of Clorox last night. Now we're seeing Cowboys content creators, y'all. This is what I seen. We see Cowboys content creators. Where is that? I seen a Cowboys content creator, thank God. After being highly disgusted by the team on the field, he thanked God because they did something at 3-5-1. It's over for them. It's over for them. And the last 2 games that they lost, Dak didn't score. You know what I mean? Dak didn't score a point, and it was looking real bad for them. It was looking real bad for them. I gotta go find it. As expected, has not been and will not be traded by. You know what I mean? We knew AJ wasn't going nowhere, man. We had these people stirring up controversy. We already knew that. But I want to look. This Foot's a real prominent Dallas Cowboys content creator, man. Real prominent. I enjoy his music and everything, man. I enjoy his music. I enjoy his music. I enjoy Foot's content and everything. Where you at though? Here you go. Here goes his tweet. I want to cry, Lord, thank you. What? What? Your 3-5-1 team. Your 3-5-1 team made a trade. Now Quentin Williams Jerry Jones is a master at sleight of hand. They forgot that they still trash. They forgot they still not a good franchise. You know what I mean? It's a listen. Quentin Williams went from a 1-win team to a 3-win team. It's damn near Thanksgiving. He went from a 1-win team to a 3-win team. What's changing? Here you go again. With the anything is possible clip. He's posting that. What's possible? The playoffs is out of reach. It's done over there, man. It's done in my opinion. They know it's done. They're about to start making draft content. But Quentin Williams is a dog, though. But it's like, can he play corner? Oh, no. I like the move, too. I like the move. Can he play corner? That's all I want to know. Because that's what you need over there. That's what you need over there, man. Because this was happening.
This is good a release.
This was happening over there. This was happening over there. This was happening. I love the Quentin Williams. I love the Quentin Williams move, bro. Everybody should love it. But you got cornerbacks out there doing the cha-cha slide. Maybe we just don't have to run the ball. We just throw the ball. Let's just throw it. You know, LB, they was throwing the wham in a circle, making it jump like a hurdle and got smoked. I mean, I saw what happened last night. That's not a good football team, and Quentin Williams ain't going to change that. He couldn't change the Jets. He couldn't change the Jets. That's all I'm saying. He couldn't change the Jets. I'm just keeping it tall. He couldn't change the Jets. He was good over there. They was a two-pack of ass. They ain't win no playoff games to my knowledge. They ain't win no playoff game. He couldn't change the Jets. You think he going to change the Cowboys? Jerry Jones, man. I mean, I got to hand it to Jerry Jones, man. Jerry Jones finds a way to continuously rope these guys in, man. He pulled the wool over all of their eyes today. He said, I know the product on the field is ass. I'm going to bring in a good player and put him in a soup of ass. But he see the light, though. The first step was, I can't pay Micah. I've been saying that. Now you add Quentin Williams. And you got, you know what I'm saying? You light on the first round pick, but you still got your 2 firsts next year. In a blink of an eye, if they draft correctly, and they always draft good, they could be right back. I will say that, though. Man. You know what I mean? I will say that, though. But, you know, this not about them because they not in contention for anything. It's about us and what we're going to do at 6-2. That's what it boils down to. It boils down to what are the Philadelphia Eagles going to do at 6-2. We just opened the practice window for Nolan Smith. You know what I'm saying? We're adding Jalen Phillips and Nolan Smith and BG. This is all happening this week. Ja'Cory Bennett should get some reps. Michael Carter will get some reps. Jair Alexander, he will get some reps. We're not asking them to come in and be CB1. We got guys. See, we have a smart fan base. We understand the assignment. We know what Jair Alexander is death with a name. Death with a name. And he's young, so it's like the realm of him having a career resurgence is not over. It's not over. So I like what we did, bro. I'm not worried about what nobody else did because we're playing for 2 different things here, man. Guys are trying to get off the mat. We are trying to repeat. We're trying to repeat. That's why I'm always aware of the things that's being said, and I'm always aware of how I want to approach the things that's being said. Everybody had the A.J. Brown jokes. They was running. The A.J. Brown jokes were running at a rampant pace. He didn't even get traded. Now you got guys who's getting all the targets in the world and the media crashing out. CeeDee Lamb looked crazy on the sideline yesterday, man. CeeDee Lamb looked hurt on the sideline yesterday. Jamar Chase ready to throw hands with reporters. They are tired of losing. We coming off of a bye. We got the Packers, who didn't make a move. They move was Micah Parsons. We knew nothing else was going to happen. But it's good to it's good to be 6-2 and still make moves. You know what I'm saying? If the Cowboys were 6-2, they wouldn't have made no moves, man. That's the difference, bro. If the Cowboys were 6-2, they would not have made no moves. They have been 6-2, 7-1 for a long time. They've done these things before. The good teams make the moves when they can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The Colts, the Eagles, those are good run programs. Good run programs. They're making the moves while they still can see the light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of these guys making moves for what, man? Making moves for what? Making moves for what? Making moves to make sure that they can keep their fan base happy, man. Winning the only thing that keep Philadelphia fan bases happy. You can't pull the wool over our eyes, man. You know what I mean? We just a different fan base. We're just a different fan base, man. I think we should have traded McKee for picks also. Listen. Tanner McKee should have been a New York Jet, bro. Tanner McKee should have been a New York Jet, bro, for Jermaine Johnson, man. That's what we should have did, man. We should have traded Tanner McKee for Jermaine Johnson, man. Some people in the fan base, like, no, don't trade Tanner. What? He's a backup quarterback. He's a backup. Tanner McKee should have been a Jet, man. Tanner McKee should have been a Jet. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And a lot of y'all not going to like this, bro. A lot of y'all not going to like this. If I knew Quentin Williams was up for grabs, they would have got Tanner McKee and probably Jordan Davis, bro. They would have got Tanner McKee and Jordan Davis in a second. The Jets would have took that. The Jets would have taken that. The Jets would have taken that, bro. I would have given Tanner McKee, Morrow, or Joe Mo in the first. Something. You know what I mean? But I think Tanner McKee is, I think we valued having Tanner McKee, bro. So I'm not mad. I'm not saying the Eagles should have, would have. We had the best program in the game, bro. I'm not saying the Eagles should have did this, Eagles should have did that. Eagles did what they felt was necessary. So at the end of the day, man, all we could do is be happy. All we could do is be happy that our team has decided to make moves. That's all we could do, man. Be happy, because a lot of teams stay stagnant. Man. But I'm going to let y'all diagnose the trade deadline. I'm going to let y'all, look at the landscape of things and see how y'all feel about it. I just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me get to the supers. Get y'all supers in real quick if y'all going to get them in. Rock out. Thank you for the super chat. It's funny how the blueprint out there, how the Eagles make moves, but nobody makes them. People made moves today. I'm not going to lie. I saw the Seahawks make moves. I enjoy when teams are throwing their hat in the ring, bro. I enjoy it. I enjoy when teams throw their hat in the ring. The Cowboys had to make a move. Not because of where they at or their record, but they had 2 first-round picks, and dudes are having fire sales. They was at the Cowboys caught the market at the right time. That was smart by them today, bro. Sam Darnold is not a threat in the playoffs. Neither is Daniel Jones. But they haven't good enough seasons, and you have to possibly think that something could possibly change. The Seahawks are for real, bro. The Seahawks are for real. We could keep sleeping on Sam Darnold. I'm not sleeping on guys that took a different path. I'm not sleeping on guys that took a different path. I'm sorry. I'm not sleeping on them, bro. I'm not sleeping on them. You know what I mean? If some of these fan bases, if some of these organizations was for real, we would have saw some quarterbacks being moved, because Kyler Murray would have been gone. After the way I seen Jacoby Brissett play, Kyler Murray would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got too much money tied into Brock Purdy, but I think Mac Jones would have been gone for some picks. Guys need players, bro. Guys need players. What are you going to do? How can you justifiably bench Jacoby Brissett right now, bro? You can't. And the Cardinals are going to do it. He's playing better. The Cardinals are going to do it. There's a reason why Marcus Mariota was re-signed. It's a reason why. It's a reason why, man. And before we get out of here, I gotta let y'all know something that I was right about. I was right about something again, man. You know what I mean? I was just right about something again. They don't call me Crystal Ball Brunson for no reason, man. I was right about something else. But when it come from the guy that been stepping on people's heads with victory laps, nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Let me find it real fast. Something real important that Kurt Warner said. If you don't listen, if you don't want to take the word of a Hall of Fame quarterback, then I can't help you, man. I can't help you, man. If you don't like what Kurt Warner's saying, then you just don't like the truth, man. Let me move on the side. You don't like the truth, man. Let me move the breaking news out the way real quick. You don't like the truth, man. This is what Kurt Warner said. Kurt Warner. Now, and I quote, was just finishing up my tape for the week with the Commanders, and it is really amazing the difference in Jaden Daniels in year 2. We often talk about sophomore slumps, and they could definitely be real with teams having a better idea of how to stop you or your offense and forcing you beyond your number one more and more often. The hard part is it just doesn't seem like JD is seeing the field like he did last year, holding the ball, seemingly looking and not throwing to the open number one read, struggling to work through reads. Another example of this game being tough and guys on the other side get paid also. But it's a bummer because he was so incredible last season. The kid regressed, man. The kid regressed, man. That's from Kurt Warner. I've been saying he regressed. But, I get on these streams with these guys, you know what I mean, that don't want to accept reality, man. The kid regressed, man. Listen, if it's a couple teams that I watch all the time, they are the teams in the NFC East. You can't ask me, don't ask me about the Raiders. Don't ask me about none of you got me there. Don't ask me about the Dolphins. I had to look up what Jalen Phillips was up to. Don't ask me about a lot. I don't know. I'm not watching the Jets. I know Quentin Williams, a dog. I know Sauce. I know the dogs. You know what I'm saying? But if you think that I'm just sitting around here watching losers play ball when it's just a 2-time Super Bowl champ behind me, why would I really be watching anything outside of my division? Why? We the only division where everybody got a ring. Why would I sit around and watch the Bengals? I know they might be exciting. I don't watch these guys like that. You know what I mean? But I watch the Commanders. I watch the Cowboys. I watch the Giants. Jaden Daniels is not the same guy, bro. He's not the same guy. And they don't want to admit it because they just now getting something. They just now getting something again, man. They just now feeling alive again. So they can't say, they can't say he regressed or it was a sophomore slump. They're going to blame the injuries. But this is what I'm telling you, man. Bad players, good elite quarterbacks still make plays. They still make plays from time to time. You can't outperform an injury-riddled roster. That don't mean you got to be missing guys high and throwing balls in the dirt. I'm going to leave that at that. And that's word to Kurt Warner, man. Listen, man, this video is brought to you by Sleeper. Big Sleeper. Remember this. Sleeper is giving out a $20 entry. No deposit needed. 793 people in the building. This is our draft. I'm sorry, not draft. This is our trade deadline recap. Thank y'all for tapping in. If you want to get this free $20 entry with no deposit needed, all you got to do is use the code at the bottom of the screen, LBSBMVP. We are matching your $100 deposit up to $100 when you use the Sleeper code. And yeah, man, take advantage of it, man. You see all these amazing content creators are using Sleeper. If I was you, I would get a notepad and write down everybody's code, and I would use Sleeper all season, man. You know what I mean? One of the best betting varieties in the game. Millions of guys are signed up and downloaded the app. All you got to do is download the app, use code LBSBMVP, and we got more content coming, man. The Eagles finally play this week. You know what I mean? We do got to wait an extra day because it's Monday, but we finally play about 7 days from now, and Yeah, I think it's going to be snowing. So we got to get our keys to victory together, man. We are excited to be back on the field, healthy, and going against this Green Bay Packers with their loudmouth edge rusher and his nappy head ass brother, man. What?
Away from the top. Fuck around and serve you. Hey yo, I don't know your name, who fiend is this? I fuck around and serve you. I serve you. Hey yo, I don't know your name, who fiend is this? I fuck around and serve you. I serve you. Hold up, she need a sponsor, this bitch out of luck. I watched a nigga whip a Porsche out of that pot of ducks. Withdrawing the Benjis because I'm out of fucks. The sales rep at YSL said you got enough. We got 5 closets, bitch, enough ain't enough.